going down to Fort and Weddings.
Don't worry about the pain. Think about something else.
My brother took me to Pharaoh's ice cream place once, way back in the 70s, but I couldn't tell you where we went.
Just go straight. Everyone else is
There's the one down in Berea, that one closed down a couple of years ago. I was there for a while.
We used to go there frequently. My sisters get those, remember in the front they had that candy store and they had jawbreakers, like almost as big as a golf, or bigger than a golf ball. But my dad took us there one time and they embarrassed the hell out of him. He said, I'll never go back. We were all having, a party and shit. He had one scoop of ice cream. So they brought him a scoop of ice cream and then a bunch of the people got behind him and they sang, they go, single scooper, this man is a party pooper. And he got all embarrassed.
Wow, now that is funny. We were at that one that I'm talking about in Berea one time, and this was years ago, and they had this thing called the trough, I think, it looks like a pig's trough, and it's really big, and I ordered it, I ate it, no problem, and then they came over and made me take my finger and put my nose up like a pig nose, and they sang a song. It was stupid.
I remember that. It was called the trough. I remember that. But the big one they had was called the Mount Whitney. It was like a big, huge bowl. And they called it the Mount Whitney. That was like the big one. But I remember that trough thing, and then, they'd have it like an ambulance thing. They'd have like two guys carrying it on whatever. They're walking around and they're running around with that thing. And it was kind of cool.
I didn't like standing there with holding my nose up. I didn't do it right. I don't blame you. I wouldn't have done it anything. I was like, take a hike. Like, okay, fellas, enough is enough.
Hey, have you ever heard of Pinnacle Pete's? There used to be a restaurant called Pinnacle Pete's on, what was it? It's on Magnolia and the one that goes right by Walmart. Anyways, it's a place where if you went there with a tie, they'd get scissors and cut your tie off in half because it was supposed to be like, a comfortable environment. So if you wore a tie, they'd cut your tie off. So when you went inside, the whole walls are just full of ties. You ever heard of that place?
I've heard of it. Yeah, I think I was there. I think I did go there once because I remember worried. I didn't want them to freaking cut my tie, and I was like, they're not cutting my tie. I remember something about that. Unless there's another place that does it too, but I don't know. I mean, that's pretty ridiculous if you think about it.
People would go there on purpose to get their ties cut because they wanted them on the wall. So they have these fish ties, and they're like the most ugliest ties you could have, knowing that it was going to get cut. So they'd get them cut and they'd put them on the wall.
I have a tie that has barracudas on it, and I think I'm going to go there.
I used to have one that was a big rainbow trout. The whole tie was one trout. It was like the most tackiest thing you could ever see. I wore it a couple of times to work. It was an ugly ass tie.
Hey, Channel Jam, how many ties do you own? How many times do I what? How many ties do you have? Oh, I think I have. I have some ones I've had for years. They're like out of style. They're like real skinny, because you know how they go in style. The big fat ties go in style, and then the little skinny ones, and then medium ones. So I have quite a few, but as far as what in style ones, I probably only have maybe 3. So what's in style? The big long fat ones now, like Donald Trump's wearing? Yeah, big red fat ones. So thought that looks good on a big guy, but then it looks ridiculous on me. Because Donald Trump is tall, so he must have tons of time when he's in life. Over and over again. So there's the right length. They always come out too short, so I have to like, it's hard for me to find my ties because, you know, one end of it's really short. But his ties, he's tall, and his ties are like below his belt. I mean, they're long. He can't be much taller than you.
South Bay of San Diego.
Hey, check. Yeah, I was born on Riverside.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, on the riverside. Yep. Yeah, you have a good one out there. Yeah, I'm down here in Chula Vista, man. Right by the border. Just about 4 miles from the TVA border.
Check. Yeah, I've been down there driving over the road. You enjoy the weather. At least you're not getting the super muggy heat that you're getting out east. Because I also lived in Virginia for a while. Hey, and Alabama. So, hey, you enjoy. Yeah, 12 years in California, and then I've been all over everywhere else. But Colorado, I've been the longest. So, 563, back what?
Today. Well, you take it easy up there in, oh God, what was it? Colorado? 133 on the border.
Yeah, I got a copy.
Out here in Arizona.
Oh, there's 1378.
It is hot out here, brother. I just left Georgia 3 days ago.
Oh, yeah, I bet you enjoyed that. But, yeah, you don't get the humidity in Arizona as you do in Georgia, though. But, yeah, I've been in Georgia before. Hey, did you say 208? This is 563, Falcon, Colorado.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this is 405 Diesel Car out here in Arizona. Gila Bend.
Yeah, up there 13.
Oh, you take care. You said diesel car 405 or 48. Hey, have a good one, man. Enjoy the day. 563 Blade Runner. I'm back what?
573, see you, brother.
73s.
Hey, real quick, neighbor. 563, Mr. Blade Runner. 808, your neighbor down the street.
Hey, neighbor. 808. You have a good day, sir. Enjoy it. You've been working a lot, it sounds like.
Yeah, they had me driving up to Firestone. That's like 105 miles each way, but that's all right. We're done with that one. I think we're moving down to Evans and Monaco next. But have a good one. I'm just going to listen to your skip contact. Sounded real good. 563 808 on the side.
Hey, take care. Yeah, I gotta finish doing something anyhow, so I just happened to hear somebody out there, so I had to see if I could make contact. It was California. There was a guy out there, San Diego, down south of San Diego, near the Tijuana border, near the border of Mexico, Tijuana. But hey, that would be the Panhandle, wouldn't it? Or whatever, I forget. Anyways, yeah, that little strip down there. Anyways, you take care. 563, back quiet, man. Have a good one there. 808.
All right, I'll see you. Aloha.
Aloha. Hey, check.
San Diego.
And still, I'll get back on that 1378. 133, San Diego, standing by.
I still hear you. 133. I'm 563's neighbor. 133 San Diego. 808 Colorado Springs.
You know, no doubt there in the 563's neighbor, man. Yeah, I hear you just fine. Yeah, I was just trying to get a hold of a guy we used to live out here in San Diego. 1378. He used to live out here, so we used to all know each other. And no doubt, man. Anyways, waving a hand, man. What's your numbers?
808. 808. I'm in Falcon, the same as Mr. Blade Runner.
08, man, sound real good out there too, down here by the border. You know, I'm just here in Chula Vista, right, probably 4 miles from the border and 4 miles from the ocean.
Did I copy that? All right, enjoy the beautiful Sunday. 133, 808 in the Rockies.
Have a good one out there, 808, 133, San Diego, stand by.
They call that co-phase, when they co-phase them, two antennas. I've never done that myself.
So different advantages for that, or what?
No, I think that's why they do it, because they don't have a good ground. You know, the antennas are all the way on the side mirror, on one end of the mirror. You know, so I think it kind of helps it. You know, the radiation pattern. Some more blurring.
You used to see on every single truck, all those trucks had dual antennas. Now, when I went to Texas last couple of times, I think I counted maybe 25% of the trucks had antennas. 75% did not. I was totally shocked. I mean, all the way down to 10, which is the trucker freeway, I couldn't get shit.
Now I got a cell phone. He was using the post office for, I think, a lot. You can get a post box. And so, don't like to have radios in the trucks anymore. So I think it's the last thing the truck or his mail boy. When I go on trips, you know, and stuff, and I switch to channel 19, you don't hear a lot of traffic. You don't hear a lot of, you know, you don't hear them talking much unless there's a problem someplace. Then they ask, you know, they're asking questions. Which way should I go? You know, what's the problem up there? That kind of thing. That's about the only thing I hear.
You know, I picked up on that a little bit. Yeah, we don't hear any of that old school fuckers flat out there like
Whatever. When I went to the bathroom, I came out, right? And I mean, you know, everyone knows this joke, I thought, but due to the reaction I got out of these 6 people, they absolutely had not heard it before. I wasn't alone, so I went to the car too much anymore. I never know what to tell you.
At least the guys under my antenna, I got people under my antenna because I'm right by the 22 and they're telling me where they're going to drop their loads and all that kind of shit. But no idle chatter.
Right on. I think those guys are over on State College and they're unloading like the tile and that place where they have all the area where they store all the tile and all the construction materials and stuff. That's those guys.
And there's some Mexican guys too, and when you hear me go, no español in this channel, por favor, that's because they're like right underneath me, they're putting me in the red. And they probably even see my antenna. That's all I gotta talk to them. I go, look, this is what I tell them, I go, look, when I hear you can't talk, just realize that fact, cabroncito, which means, you know, calling them names, but like